I've spent a lot of time wondering if I have the courage to write the story of my life. I'm writing a memoir, and I'm finding that it's more than just the mechanics, the nuts and bolts of writing that is getting to me. It's also that vulnerability of being seen, having people read my version of events and wondering if they're going to have feelings or judgments towards me about it. I've been working on concepts around my memoir for years, but I'm actually starting to write it and working with a book coach. And I'm here to share that journey with you and document it as I go. Like I say, I thought that writing a memoir would not be that horribly difficult. I mean, you're just writing down your memories, right? But I'm finding that as I sit down and kind of storyboard it out and plot and plan how I'm going to approach this, that so many minefields pop up that just threaten to explode the whole process. Things like, am I remembering something accurately? I'll go back in my journals and kind of look, did I write anything down about that? Can I verify that? Or if I tell my version of events, is someone going to have super negative feelings towards me? Are they going to, I don't know, be really mean about it? And I'm kind of a pleaser, so that's scary. And to be honest, I kind of wish in some ways I didn't feel a strong desire to write my memoir. It's a journey I kind of half wish I didn't feel compelled to take. But I do. I feel compelled to do it. So here I am, diving in. A little more about me. I am in my 50s, and I have a husband with a retirement account. We love to travel. I have a career that I'm kind of settled into. I've done a lot of that work around becoming just a solid person in society, and I don't have to take on any new projects. I could just kind of coast, garden and relax and watch movies and not make a big deal out of growing. But I really feel like I want the adventure of writing my memoir. I want to bite this off and learn. I don't want to be complacent and stop living, because hopefully I have a few decades left. So I'm going to try being courageous and do this. I don't know if anyone else out there is feeling this little itch in the back of your brain to write your story. But if you are, maybe you're like me and you're super tempted to quit sometimes. I have honestly prayed to have this desire removed from my heart at times, because I know it's going to be such a challenge. But if you're like me and you have that little tickle in the back of your mind, and yet you know it's something you need to do, then you might identify with the reasons I'm writing this. And I actually sat down and typed out a list of some of the reasons that I feel like I need to do this. And I put it in a little download. It's in the link in the description, so you can download that if you want to follow along with these reasons why I'm writing. Maybe it'll help you if you're struggling with your courage to write. If you read through those reasons, maybe it'll help remind you. Now, on this channel, I really want to document what I'm hoping will be a transformation from I would say insecure writer, someone who's a little insecure in their voice, to someone who's published and feels confident with what she's created. Just as a little side road, I'm a therapist, and I have learned, so hard process of learning, but I've learned how to be comfortable with my voice and to teach other people to do the same, to ask for what they need and share their feelings and opinions and so forth. But to do that on a grander scale by sharing your stories with an audience that you don't have any control over, that is a whole different thing. So this channel, I'll be documenting that process, and I hope that it will be helpful to someone. If you are wanting to kind of join along in this process and tell me, like in the comments, what you're working on, or maybe what you're afraid of, or what you're learning as you work on your stories, I would love to hear it. Or if you just want to passively follow along and watch, I'm open to that as well. Wherever you're at on your journey, I invite you to join me, and hopefully we can learn together. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.